An old man and his daughter wandered through a ruined world, hungry and desperate. When they came across a secluded farm, the old man offered all the gold and silver he carried just for a meal, but the farmer, cold and unmoved, raised his gun and ordered them to leave. In this end-of-the-world scenario, food was worth more than any precious metal. Still, the old man didn't give up. He pulled out some plant seeds and promised they could grow more food. The farmer hesitated and stepped outside to inspect the seeds, but quickly realized they weren't the variety he needed. Disappointed, he tossed them back and demanded they leave. Then, the old man played his final card, his daughter. Without saying it directly, he made his intentions clear. The farmer looked at her and his resistance melted. He agreed to let them stay but remained cautious. Once inside, he searched them both thoroughly to ensure they carried no weapons. Despite all his precautions, the farmer made a fatal mistake. He let the wrong people in. After searching them, he served his best food, just a bland radish soup, but for starving people, it was a feast. Once they'd eaten, the old man kept his word and left the house peacefully, closing the door behind him. But deep down, he resented the farmer. The next morning, the farmer woke them with a small breakfast and asked them to leave, but the old man made one more request. He and his daughter could work the farm as laborers. The farmer didn't respond, he simply picked up his gun. The message was clear. Defeated, the old man began to pack up, but just as the girl stepped out of the room, she returned carrying a knife. The farmer tensed, thinking she meant harm, but instead, she gently approached and helped him shave his beard. That small act softened the farmer's heart. He allowed them to stay. But the old man had no gratitude. He began plotting to take over the farm. He knew the crops could barely feed two people, so he looked for a way to eliminate the farmer, but the man always carried a shotgun and the old man could never find his bullets. Eventually, he learned from his daughter that the farmer only had two bullets, both kept in his pocket. At night, while the farmer slept, the daughter stole the bullets. The next morning, the old man prepared to kill him, but first, he sent his daughter away to protect her. The farmer saw her leave and didn't think much of it. Then, as the old man crept up behind him, the farmer noticed something. Footprints. Someone else had been nearby. Panicked, he grabbed his gun and ran to the river to find the girl. She had already been taken, only her shoe was left on the riverbank. The old man, realizing his daughter was gone, was in despair. The farmer, determined to save her, followed tracks and broken branches to a grassy field, an ideal place for an ambush. As he moved carefully forward, the farmer opened his shotgun only to find it empty. The bullets were gone. He immediately suspected the old man but had no time to react. Suddenly, a shot rang out. He fell, seemingly dead. The kidnapper pulled the girl from the bushes, but just as he prepared to fire again, the farmer sprang to life and stabbed him in the neck before dying. He took the man's pistol and saved the girl, though he had been shot in the abdomen and was seriously injured. Back at the farm, the mother and daughter worked to stop the bleeding. The old man's methods were harsh, but they kept the farmer alive. The man didn't punish the old man, he just locked him up to prevent more trouble. As the farmer's wounds worsened over the next few days, he developed a high fever. Still, he clutched his pistol for safety. One night, while he slept, the old man told his daughter to steal it, assuming the farmer would soon die. But the girl refused. She knew her mother was old, and if the farmer died, she and the baby she now carried would be alone. Yes, she was pregnant. Her words moved the old man. He didn't care for the farmer, but he loved his daughter. He helped lower the farmer's fever, rubbing his skin through the night. The next morning, the farmer opened his eyes. Realizing they had saved him, he forgave them. From that moment on, a fragile trust formed among the three. It was the most peaceful time they had. But peace didn't last. One evening, the farmer returned from gathering supplies and saw flashes of light in the woods. Someone was coming. He rushed inside and motioned for silence. From the footsteps, he counted 6 intruders. With only one shotgun and one pistol, and just 3 bullets, they were hopelessly outgunned. They waited all night in silence, not daring to move. In the morning, the danger seemed gone, but the damage had been done. Their ripe crops had been stolen. The farm was destroyed. With little food left, they foraged in the woods wild vegetables, bird eggs, anything edible. Meanwhile, the girl confirmed her fears. She was indeed pregnant. With little food and no safety, her heart was heavy. The old man, now desperate, made another dark decision. He and his daughter picked poisonous mushrooms and made soup for the farmer. The farmer, unaware, drank it all. The next morning, the old man packed food and prepared to flee. He woke his daughter to leave, but she told him, "I didn't drink it." He froze, then felt sick. His daughter had switched the bowls. She couldn't let her child grow up without a father or alone in this brutal world. The old man vomited violently. He understood. His daughter had made her choice, but he didn't blame her. He brought the farmer into the woods, told him to take care of his daughter, and asked the man to end his life. The farmer did as requested. Later, the girl told him she was pregnant. The man was overjoyed and swore to protect her and their child. But that very afternoon, the intruders returned, 6 of them, all armed. The man heard the alarm go off and rushed back. He knew he couldn't fight them head on. Not anymore. His priority now was escape. He packed the most precious thing on the farm, seeds, but this delay gave the intruders time to find them. As they fled, The man turned and shot one attacker. The rest scattered, shocked. He told the girl to run while he stayed behind. With his last bullet, he took down another enemy. Then a crossbow bolt struck him in the stomach. He fell. The attackers descended on him. His body was torn apart. But the girl got away. She made it through the forest to a concentration camp. There, she handed over the seeds and in return, was given a place to live.